finally settled down into my hide. I'll be using my trusty Air Arms S510 17 sub 12 on this nice morning to try and control some more grey squirrels. After looking at my trail camera, you can see it's not just the squirrels which have been here. This rook has found a little hole and it's hammering all the feed out, so that's something which will be a future repair. And there is also a rat which is in the area, which seems to have found a way to get itself a little bit of feed as well. And would you believe it, the first visitor of the morning, just as I got myself comfortable, was indeed that rat. There is a little bit of feed which has fallen onto the floor. It is coming into spring now, so there is a little bit of greenery just coming through, so the rat is a little bit hard to see, but it is there. So before we've seen any squirrels whatsoever, we've taken out a rat, and I'm hoping to see more action than this very soon. This feeder isn't one of my most busiest feeders, but I do need to attend every now and then just to control a few of them. You'll notice that there is quite a lot of traffic noise, which I have to apologise for, but there's nothing I can do. It is next to a main road, so I've tried to cut out a lot of the traffic noise, but we'll just have to deal with it. And as you can see, looks like our first squirrel of the morning has come in. And this one looks like it means business and it's going to where I want it to be. We have our first squirrel in the bag, and then, without me seeing, another squirrel had appeared on top of the feeder. Not quite sure what direction it came from. I was too busy looking down, playing with my phone. And I don't waste my time on this one. Very quiet morning. It's taken a long time just to get those two and the rat. I can just hear a magpie in the area, so I'm hoping there might be some maybe a magpie will drop down. Unfortunately, a magpie didn't appear next time. It was actually this squirrel, which I can't really complain anyway, because that is what I'm here for. This one does seem a little agitated because there are a couple of bodies, well, 3 bodies, including the rat, on the floor. But with the constant running around the tree just at the base and its flicking of its tail, it's certainly not happy. It is agitated with all these bodies, and it's not quite sure what it wants to do. And this time it runs off up the tree. Unfortunately it goes out of camera shot, but I do follow it with my pard. Any chance that I get to quickly take this squirrel, I will, as I do not want this one to be getting away from myself. The clinging to the tree shows that was a true headshot right into the brain, but check out this eye splattering. And if that wasn't enough, that will be. That's going to be one brutal headache. Thought that one was going to get away from me then as it ran back up the tree, but luckily managed to just quickly get that shot off, and then it had a bit of a dramatic tumble to the ground when it landed on top of my feeder. But we've got another one. Very quiet. Three squirrels down in total, plus one rat. Had to wait a little bit for the next squirrel to come in, and I thought this was going to do the same and run off up the tree like the last squirrel. But fortunately it's run on top of the feeder where there is a little bit of feed, and it seems happy enough. A little bit more time has passed. Another squirrel has come in. It seems to be inspecting some of the dead squirrels which are now accumulating on the ground. As I've said before, there is a little bit of feed which has fallen onto the ground, particularly because of that rook. So whatever animal is on the ground gets a nice happy treat, and this one sits up nicely for me. I wasn't expecting a busy morning, and the morning has been pretty dead. I haven't been seeing any birds or anything like that, but I have managed to get 5 squirrels and a rat. So I am pretty happy with that, actually, quite surprised. Getting into the late morning, and I was just getting ready to think about packing up and going when this squirrel kind of came out of nowhere, just at the corner of my eye, running down the tree. So I was taking this as, if I can get one more, that'll be a really good morning, particularly on this permission, because it's not the busiest, and I've had quite a successful morning so far at this point. I did think this was going to run off to the side. I have seen them do that before in the past. And there is a little bit of loitering around, hoping that it's going to come back. So I had to speed this one up quite a lot. But it has made its way back to the tree. It's just loitering just at the back of the tree. So I'm hoping it's going to make its way up to the feeder. The pile of dead bodies is starting to get quite large now. This squirrel doesn't seem too bothered by it. It had a little look, but the tail isn't flicking, so it doesn't seem too agitated, and it seems quite happy, sat on top of the feeder, tucking into a good feed. And that has turned out to be quite a productive morning, a lot more productive than I expected. So this is now where I'm finally going to wrap it up. I'll have to go and collect everything that I've shot. It's a good time to get my legs stretched as well, because I've been sat there for a few hours. But I really enjoy it when I'm sat there looking for squirrels, even if I am next to a busy road, which is a little bit noisy at times, but I can deal with it with this permission, which isn't the busiest. I only come here once in a while. So I've collected my squirrels, but what I haven't collected is the rat, because I don't want to touch that, and I don't have my litter picker with me, so just a couple of sticks will do. I'll throw this into some bushes behind me. I just don't want to leave it laying on the floor underneath my feeder. So that's another morning done on the squirrels. I didn't expect a lot this morning, and I was actually very happy with the 6 that I got, plus the bonus rat first thing this morning. It was quiet for the whole morning, no wildlife whatsoever, so I'm happy with these and the bonus rat. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this squirrel video, and I'll catch you on the next one. So cheers for watching.